Hey everyone, it's Amateur. What you're seeing on your table, I have kind of a little Christmas D-stash right now. So what you're seeing on my table, not on your table, my table, is are the paper ornaments that I made with actual music sheets, and I distressed the vintage photo, and I used some pewter glitter on them for my Christmas tree last year. So I figured because I'm going with a different look this year, I would probably sell this as I could sell this as a lot, so I can put that money towards my Christmas decorations for this year because this year I'm going ironically with stars and jars, and even Nathan laughed because it rhymes. Um, so what I'm going to go ahead and leave my email in the description. So if you guys want to go ahead and email me with your PayPal information, what I'm asking for this lot is actually a lot cheaper than I initially intended, because I was even talking to Carol. Hey Carol, and and I was like, you know what, I wasn't sure what to charge and everything, and we were gonna go with a higher number, but I'm like, you know what, maybe this way will go to a good home and everything, and I can, send it out, and it's gonna go in a flat rate box because that way there's tracking, there's no issues, because in all honesty, if this gets lost or something, I do not want to sit there and make all of these over again. So what I'm asking for is $75 shipped, and that'll be with everything. I will go through all of the items right now. It's gonna be $75 shipped, and like I said, it's gonna be flat rate. So go ahead and email me. Okay, so here are just a few sample pictures from my Christmas tree last year. Here you can see the banner, some fleur de lis. You can see some of the stars, and I also took the snowflakes and I just inserted them in the garland that I have. But just to show you guys a little sample of how it would look with this last picture as well. So let me move this off to the side. Now these are these stars. Now they each have their little gold or twine hanging thing. So these are 8. You will get 8 3D stars, and they're completely covered. And and everything is distressed with vintage photo. So you'll get distressing. So you'll get 8 photos. Let me see. You'll get. I have a list. So if you if you forgive me that I'm looking at a list. Oh, and also everything has this jute twine. Now this jute twine is from May Arts. It's May Arts jute twine. So like the banner is this, it has this, and all of them have the same jute twine because I wanted it to coordinate. Now this banner is over 8 feet long. I'm sorry, over 8 yards long. Now, and you will see this is how I cut them. These are actually cut. I cut them with my cutter, and then I cut by hand the fishtail banner. So this is over 8 yards, and now I will say that only one side is distressed because most banners you're only going to see one side, and the back is not distressed. So if you wanted to distress it in a different color, or even darker, there you go. But I'm trying to remember what this was, a winter music sheets, because I was insistent on finding specific music sheets. Like I see something here about the season, and anyway, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, so this banner is over 8 yards long. So that is, like I said, if this would go nicely over my 9-foot tall tree, I assure you over a regular tree would go perfectly. So you get an 8 yard, over 8 yard banner. Now the snowflakes, and I'm trying to read off the list. The snowflakes. Now these snowflakes were made with the die, and what I did was on these I double-sided the paper, and oh no wait, this was the regular single side. So, but what I did was I die cut the snowflakes, and look, here's my hand. Oh, and like if you want to see the size of the banner, the banners are about 4 inches by 5.5 inches. Now the snowflake are about 5 by 5. So these were distressed, and now this snowflake was actually a punch that I used, and I used this. It's pewter glitter, and it's Martha Stewart pewter glitter, because that was the kind of a color scheme that I was going for. So as the snowflakes, and I covered my list, you will get 15 of these snowflakes, and they all have the pewter, the silverish, vintage looking, and see, it looks very vintage. I really liked how that glitter came out. Snowflakes, you get 15 snowflakes, 15 people. You will get, the poinsettias, you will get 8 poinsettias, and these, of course, I've used the tattered poinsettia die, and they are dimensional, and they do have, the center part is the glitter, the pewter glitter that I used. So it's very vintage, you can use it for your vintage, your shabby chic, your rustic decor. So yeah, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8 poinsettias. You will get 9 no wait, I'm sorry, 8 fleur-de-lis. And as you can see, and these are double-sided. I mean, the papers are double-sided, as you can see, because this was the music sheet, and I distressed the back and front of those. The only ones I really didn't distress were the banners, because I felt that those would just lay flat against the tree anyway. So these are the fleur-de-lis, and this is also from a die, and you can see I die cut both sides, and they go in different ranges, the music sheets, which I wanted something different, not just regular, one side to side. But on some of them they go horizontally and vertically. So see, I'm trying to remember look, it says joy, away. Every once in a while you'll catch a word, and I think that's really cute. So you get 8 of these, and they're double-sided fleur-de-lis, and they're stained on both sides. And then you will get cages. You will get 4 of these tattered cages with the little bird, and to coordinate with the pewter glitter, the little bird is actually covered in pewter as well. Let's see. And what I did was I actually ran my paper through my Xyron, and then I glittered it so I could make sure I had a perfect glitter stickage, if you will. Now these came. Now the words came from, I forgot what, there was a vintage book that I had, and I used that because I felt the music notes kind of looked like splots, like they didn't look right. So that's why I used vintage book paper on these. And you can see on the back. Now these aren't done on the back; they're just done on the front. See. So there you go. You will get 9 deer rosettes. Now these are the tattered deer, or the fanciful flight. Now these have a star, which I use to cover the little, the center part. So there's a star, and in front of it are the deer. Now I have both of the deers. The backs are this way right here, and these run about. Oh, you know what? I didn't even measure these. The fleur-de-lis are about 4 1/4 by 4 1/2. The cages, as you guys probably know, are 2 1/2 by 4 1/2. So these rosettes I did myself, and I actually cut diagonally on the rosette so they would have this look. So these are about 4 1/2 inches wide. So there's the rosette, there's a star with the pewter glitter, and then there are both of those deers. I think it's called Fanciful Flight or In Flight or something like that. But those are the tattered deer right there. And you will get 9 rosettes. 9 rosettes. Alright. I'm trying to like organize this here so it doesn't make a mess. And after the rosettes, you will get 4 of these hanging stars. Now, these are stars that I also cut out, and they're individually tied from one to the other, and then from this one to this one. So these are these hanging stars, and at the bottom, if you can hear that, is a jingle bell. So the loop is up here, and they just hang this way. And it kind of like a cascade, almost like a shooting star. So you will get 4 of those. And I was going to keep these, but I'm like, you know what? They go with the set. These are 3 bones, and these are also die cut. And I just went ahead and went around the edge with some glue and some of that pewter glitter too. So if you have a little doggy in your life, they have an ornament to go in that as well. So that's it, you guys. Like I said, if you would like to purchase this, just go ahead and contact me on the email below in the description, and this will go out as soon as possible. So once again, it's $75 shipped. It will go in a flat rate box. And I might even include a little thank you Christmas card for you guys. So happy early Christmas, and thank you so much for stopping by. Bye, everyone.